Lately, a lot of people have been worried that the travel bull market might be on its last legs. And in some areas, the boom certainly seems to be deflating. But only some areas. Parts of travel are still doing fantastically. Consider the case of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, one of the major publicly traded cruise plays. Earlier today, Norwegian held an Investor Day event right here at the New York Stock Exchange, where management laid out some very bullish long-term targets. Also gave us a terrific full-year forecast. In fact, they raised their full-year earnings forecast after already raising it when they reported less than 3 weeks ago. That's confidence, and that's why the stock's up almost 8% today. Can it keep running, or should you use today's bounce to jump ship? Let's check in with Harry Sommer. He's the president and CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings. To get a better read of the situation. Mr. Sommer, welcome to Mad Money.
It's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
So it looks like those who think that some travels on its last legs have to be wrong after you being able to raise numbers and be so, let's say, buoyant about the next couple of years.
Listen, we see cruise demand continue to be fantastic. You know, we target the middle and upper tier income consumers, and they continue to be doing well in the current economic conditions, great confidence, great booking patterns, great book position for the future.
Now, I think people should understand this is something that I knew. Oceania, or the Haven side, you've got an element that almost no one believes is possible in cruising, a tremendous value for what is definitely something that would normally, if you were on land, cost 10 times that.
Oh,
How do you do it?
Listen, we have a very efficient platform. We manage our expenses great, and we are super laser focused on delivering fantastic guest experiences. What we do on Norwegian with Haven, which is what you're referring to, it's our luxury ship within a ship concept, great for multi-generational. Maybe the rich grandparents want to be in something in pure luxury where they have all the amenities, concierge, butler, private dining that they can like, but still have the amenities of a big ship with lots of entertainment, other dining venues, lots of activities to do at night.
Now, I am quite familiar with ROI. Many of our viewers are, but how about ROX, ROX? What is that?
You know, it's a new term that we've tried to instill throughout the company, that people have a balance between return on experience, which we call ROX, and return on investment, which we call ROI. And if we can balance those things together, we can unlock a great guest experience and unlock great financial results.
Well, I can tell that there are people who are loyal to a fault. Jason, our director, will only go on Norwegian.
We love him.
You should. But there are people who just are Norwegian, and there are people, obviously, who are Royal Caribbean people. But
sure.
What defines someone who's Norwegian?
Listen, a Norwegian guest loves the freedom and flexibility that we provide. We have wonderful ships, all state-of-the-art, all well-maintained. We have lots of different dining experiences, lots of different entertainment. We visit hundreds of ports around the world. We take people to places they want to go, and we do it right. We do the guest experience right.
I also know from my then 26-year-old who took a Norwegian cruise that the idea of who's on these cruises is complete. I mean, in terms of like what older people might think. Younger people recognize that the cruise is frugality and value. And that means to them, in a world where they're always worried about money, which they have to be, inflation and difficult times, it's the only way they can really have luxury.
Listen, we appeal, obviously, to older customers, but Millennial and Gen Z is the fastest growing segment of our cruising right now. They're coming, they're enjoying it, they see the value for the money, but they also appreciate the guest experience. These are consumers that value experiences over things, and the cruise provides experience.
Now, it seems to me that you're one of the reasons why you can afford to be as bullish is it isn't like they're pumping out ships every single day. There's a limited supply of the kind of ship that you have.
Yeah, listen, there are only 3 companies in the world that build ships. And I don't think there's any more coming online.
No.
And when there are only 3 companies in the world that build ships, they can only pump out 3, 4, maybe 5 in a bumper year. It's a 3% supply growth. And when you are inherently constrained by 3% supply growth, there's lots of room for pricing.
Okay, now I've followed your industry for a very long time, and you did something today that I really got to applaud you for. You had a captain speak, which shows me that you are laser focused on what the customer's about. Because we're used to hearing executives, but a captain spoke about what the experience is.
Listen, Patrick Dahlgren, our captain, our chief of vessel operations, 25 years of experience in the industry. He knows what he's doing. He's not just a title of captain. He actually captained ships. Right? He was on ships for one of our competitors. But with us today, he's been a tremendous value add with knowledge, expertise, but also a tremendous ally in changing the culture in the company.
Now, in the meantime, you also are using AI to change the culture. I mean, now, AI, a lot of people say, well, wait a second, it's everyone claims they have it. But you've got someone who's really deeply involved with it, who's making it so that your whole cruise line is changing.
Sure. So we have a resident expert, Sky Kelly. He does a great job for us. He's actually known in the industry. He recently had a keynote address at a Silicon Valley conference. That's how well known that he is. But he has a vision. He has a vision. It's not just that he talks at conferences.
No, but
he has
that's
a
all
vision.
right.
But both on day-to-day stuff like marketing copy and website and translations and fixing things like guest interactions, but also on more deep fundamental things like revenue management systems, itinerary planning. You know, we don't have it all figured out. You know, we're still in the early innings.
I followed your career for a long time. You have a lot of things figured out.
Okay, but thank you so much. But we are super focused that modest investments can have outsized gains on the AI front.
And what's important for us, you know, we're a little pedestrian, but you've got the same revenue growth as Royal versus, say, 2019. But you're at 12.6 times 2024. The other guy's a little bit higher. You have lower debt. There's something wrong with this picture. Your stock, I mean, I'm preaching to the choir, but your stock should be higher.
You know, listen, we're happy that the investor day that we had today was acknowledged by the market. Like you mentioned, our stock's almost 8%. Listen, I think we had not put out long 3-year targets. The other cruise lines had.
Right.
We put out those 3-year targets today. We believe they're a compelling message to the market. 245 of EPS, 12% ROIC, delevered by 3 turns, and return to historical margins. We believe that the combination of those 3 factors unlocks value for our shareholders.
And that's important because you do have debt come due. I was looking at the interest expense, 1.7 for 2024, 2025, 1.3, but you have no problem. No problem paying that.
Listen, a lot of the debt winds up being refinanced anyway.
Right.
The debt that we have to pay out of pocket is about $800 to $900 million a year. We're generating close to $2 billion a year, even more in the out years in terms of operating cash flow. We have the money to pay down that debt, get that delever, have a strong balance sheet, and continue to grow the fleet.
Great investor. One last question. Did you ever for a minute in the depth of COVID believe that you guys wouldn't come back?
That's a really good question. I'm sure there may have been a minute, but we worked really, really hard, a word I won't use on TV. We worked really, really hard to get to where we are today, and I'm proud of the team and everything that we did.
Well, you should be. Congratulations. You know, we've been a backer of yours for many, many years. And I thank you so much. My daughter had a good time. Thanks you. Jason, our director, thanks you. Dylan, thanks you.
Excellent.
We are big cruisers on our team.
We'll come back soon.
Absolutely. That's Harry Sommer, President and CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, NCLH, and Mad Money's back after the break.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.